Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center, and today we have a Xiaomi Mi Mix 3. That is a mouthful, and this is a very unique name for a very unique phone because this phone has a sliding screen, and this is a surprise and a good test case if we can fix this right away if we find it difficult to repair these kinds of phones. So the Xiaomi Mi Mix 3 has a sliding display that slides down to show the selfie camera because Xiaomi reduced the bezels to the edge of the device. So the front of the device is mostly screen. So the bezels are really thin. That is very good to look at. But the selfie cameras and the speakers were hidden behind it, so you have to slide it down, and this is a case where the client mostly dropped it and it's like slid down, slided to in the very rough surface, mostly cement, and the screen is very damaged. So we're going to conduct a very simple disassembly, very basic. So we have to remove the back panel first and the motherboard, back plates, and this time is the battery. So when we remove the battery, we are shown the double-sided tapes that we're going to remove. These yellow ones are the double-sided tapes that holds on to the battery and also hides the screws that attach the screen. So when you remove these screws, so mostly 8 screws that we're going to remove in the main assembly body. So this one is actually the entire screen. So when you remove it, you can see the mounting screws, and we actually have a very quality replacement screen for that. So it includes a screen, the LCD, and the mounting points to directly replace the screen that is broken. So this is very convenient. It is quite a surprise because when you say you have a sliding screen, you eventually associate it to be very difficult, more difficult than the usual, but it's not. It actually is very easy because it is attached by 8 screws, and unlike the normal iPhones and Android devices that doesn't have a fixed screen, it is held on by adhesive, and this one is very conveniently held on by tiny screws. This is very easy to replace. So when we mount it back, we screw it back, the 8 screws. We just make sure that in between the main assembly and the screen itself, that it doesn't have any dirt or sand particles in it, because when the phone is sliding up and down, it may scratch the selfie camera, which will reduce the image quality. So you can do it yourself. So if you're a smartphone enthusiast or an electronics techie guy, you can do this to yourself. But if you're not, you should have a professional help, since acquiring screens for the Mi Mix 3 for Xiaomi phones is kind of difficult because Xiaomi is from China and Chinese phones tend to have lesser available replacement screens in Australia. So you may want to opt in for a service center. And in the service center like Sydney CBD Repair Center, we guarantee that the replacement screen is of high quality and it works fully tested, and the phone stays working just as expected, and you get the warranty that comes with it. So if you're a bit less adventurous, you can send your smartphone to us. If you have a very quirky design like this sliding screen, or you have other phones that you want to use, you want to reuse, or you want to have it repaired and give it to someone else, you can have it repaired with us. So this time we are going to assemble it back. We're going to install back the back plate for the main board. And we're almost done. We're just going to test it first before we put on the back panel. And then it seems to be working just fine. So this is a successful screen replacement for the Mi Mix 3. And we're just going to test the camera if it is affected by our disassembly. Seems to be working fine. It's charging. It's responding to touch, and we're just going to attach and install the back panel. So this one is ready for the delivery. If you want to subscribe and like the video, have us call and we're going to arrange a schedule for your service. So till next time, guys, cheers.